right? You saying you're putting all this effort. The conversation topic is booty calls, so that's where I'm at with it. But my thing is, you saying you done had intellectual conversations an hour and a half. You might have led her to believe this is a decent guy, and decent men.
He's a decent guy.
Decent men ain't giving you dick and not giving you a bite after.
No, but what I'm saying is,
what if you just want that?
Sorry, I just want to clarify.
Yes, please go ahead.
So the point that we're saying is that there's two different types of women that get two different types of treatment, right? When I said I haven't gone on a date with a girl before having sex, that wasn't the booty call. The booty calls never get a date.
Ever.
But the girl that I might be interested in, I'm gonna invest time in talking to her to learning how her mind is.
That's true. Look at her face in the middle. She's looking confused, but she knows that's true. There's women in two different categories, man. There's just fun, and then there's like development, like you're actually trying to build with. There's fun, and then there's serious. And I learned this from a super young age, man. My oldest brother, shouts out to him for putting me on game, even though he did it in a horrible way, you know. I would see him when he was in high school. He's 10 years older than me. So when he was 17, 18, you know, I'm super young, but I'm still seeing this. I'm 7, 8, right? He would bring girls to the house, smash them. You know, I'm young, but I wasn't stupid. I knew what he was doing. He would smash them. And then I would hear them say, are we going to go get some food after, or I'm hungry afterwards? He would tell them, yeah, I'll take you by the gas station and I'll get you a bag of chips or a drink. I'm sitting here like, yo, and they were cool with it. They were cool with it. Sometimes those girls would come back. They would accept that treatment and come back. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, oh, those were young girls. They didn't know. Man, there's girls that are my age, and I'm 29, that would still accept that. There's girls I've never bought a drink for before. There's girls I've never spent a dime. And the day that I meet them, I get the smash. So it's facts, man. It's facts, unfortunately. And then obviously you have those girls who they're not even going to let you get a kiss or a hug or something unless they know that you're seriously pursuing them. And I can respect that. And every other dude will respect it too. And we put more effort in because we understand we got to meet you where you want to be met.
And just that conversation alone would develop some type of, we already attracted to each other. Now it's going to develop comfort. It's going to develop some type of understanding. And then at that point, we're going to meet. And when we meet, we're going to have sex. After we have sex, then we go on dates. So there's two different situations.
But I don't understand. Do you possibly not care about that girl? You said, of course not.
Right.
No. You just asked me if I had feelings for her.
After talking to her for weeks, morning.
No, feelings and courtesy is different.
Yeah.
Courtesy.
I'm courteous.
That's a really great point.
But I'm not.
That's a really great point.
Yep.
That's a really great point. I need so much emphasis on that. I need so much emphasis on that. He says there's a big difference between feelings and courtesy. Ladies, you guys need to stop confusing their courtesy with their feelings. They're just being polite.
They have to stop confusing their
no,
courtesy.
We have to, because they can't be trusted. They cannot be trusted.
Obviously, but
they cannot be trusted.
You can't say you texting a girl, good morning,
need to be
good morning, my beautiful love goddess. I think you're gorgeous.
You bitches need to be courteous.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like that one.
That's not courteous. Being courteous is, hey, I might have had a flat tire at lunch and you came to help me out. But you texting me and making me believe that you are feeling me in a way emotionally that I am feeling you. I'm I'm sorry.
They're
you
not
don't
to
agree
be
with
trusted.
it.
Well,
I don't believe in those.
I will say this. I think that one thing I have learned is not even just if he said it. If he hasn't said it, that's also something that you have to pay attention to, because you can't form your own generalization about what their feelings are. If they have not verbalized it, then don't.
And even when they do verbalize it, do not believe them.
Man, they confuse as hell, dude. They don't understand. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. Just stop giving the box up to random dudes. Just stop letting dudes smash a couple days into meeting you or the same day that they met you. Make them date you and make them actually ask you to be their girlfriend bare minimum. I'm not finna sit up here and say that everybody needs to wait till they're married, because I'd be a hypocrite, because I didn't do that. In an ideal world, that's what we should do. But as adults, that should be the bare minimum requirement. We need to be exclusively dating before any of that happens. It's simple. So that way you're not confused. Nobody's confused. I like you. You like me. We're together. Now we can be intimate. I don't understand his feelings. I'm not 100% sure on how he feels about me because he didn't buy me dinner after we had sex. It's like you put yourself in a bad situation because you didn't wait. You didn't require something first.
But we always got to understand that some women,
that's the weirdo.
but we always got to remember that some women just want to have a good time too. So you can't just knock those off. You know what I'm saying? So like, there is women that just want to have a good time with a guy they're attracted to. But that goes back to the statement
you said earlier, because what she made the point about having a clear communication about what y'all doing, you was like, nah.
I mean, that's unnecessary.
But what you just
Obviously
said is necessary because in order for me and you to understand that we just and I don't expect nothing else, you don't expect nothing else. You got good dick, my hit, my head hit, you slobbing, you know. Then that's the understanding. But that understanding isn't accomplished without a conversation. So what I'm saying is, if I'm with I don't give a we talking, or we were just a booty call, I'm gonna make sure it's clear and known that I expect to be treated a certain way. If that treatment is not on your list or what you're gonna get with, then you can
go your separate ways.
Yeah.
There's been times when girls come at that like, okay, what are we gonna be serious? And you would tell them like, no, I ain't on that. I'm just living life, having fun. You would tell them. You know
See, but the problem a lot of times is when you do that, you could tell a woman, and tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all tell me in the comments if I'm BSing or if y'all have experienced this yourself, or if you're a woman, you've done this or thought this yourself. A lot of times women will ask, what are we? You straight up tell them, we're just friends with benefits, or we're just having fun right now. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in a serious committed relationship anytime soon, or with you, or whatever. You tell her basically, this is as far as it goes, just casual. And they're sitting there thinking in the back of their head, I can change him. I could change him. Just give me some time. He'll want me. If I try hard enough, or if I keep letting him do this, he'll fall in love with me. Nah, man, there's plenty of women who, even if you keep it a buck straight up, which you should do anyways, just to cover yourself and be like, look, from the jump, I told you. But there's plenty of women who still will be trying to pursue or still want you to pursue them after you told them that it's just casual.
It's a big mistake for a woman to even ask a man.
Agreed.
Because, and they're going to do it regardless, but I think that when a man feels away,
he shows
his actions are going to show. You're not even going to have to ask him. And text good morning every day and good night, baby, are not it.
It's not it.
That's not it, because I'm going to tell you that I know for a fact that they will text multiple women the same messages.
Yeah, look,
You're not text. Special. Men think about sex so many times throughout the day. Every time he messages you is because the thought of sex is passing his mind.
No, that's not true. That's not true, dude. They be acting like dudes are just completely like emotionless and all we care about is having a good time. Like sometimes dudes, as lame as it might sound, it's the truth. Sometimes dudes just be wanting to talk. Sometimes dudes just want to talk to a woman and get nothing out of it. Sometimes you just want to have a conversation with a woman. That's it. It could be a woman you're not even attracted to. And you're like, man, I kind of feel the conversation. That don't mean we're friends. That don't mean that I'm trying to date you or none of that. It's just like, sometimes you just value a conversation with a woman. Now you spend enough time with that woman, then you might want to, but nah, man, they try to act like anytime you hit a woman up, you only trying to smash. I say maybe 80% of the time, that's the case.
You're special. You need actions.
Ouch.
You need actions to show you what he's feeling. And then you need consistency with those actions.
100%.
Women, you have to stop having sex with these men and you have to stop believing them. You have to, else we can't feel sorry for them no more.
No,
you can't.
Some women just
deserve
that. There's some women that do and some don't. You know what I mean? Every woman doesn't deserve all the...
It's also, like you said, actions have to be...
That's a fair point he brought up. I'm going to be real. Not every woman deserves to be treated like a girlfriend or a wife because they don't even respect themselves. It's a very, very sad thing. Just like some dudes don't deserve a girlfriend or a wife, but on the topic of specifically women, if a woman is out, if I knew a woman and she's out letting dudes, have her body the very first night that she meets them, and this is like a regular thing, and then she all of a sudden wants to be taken serious and she wants a boyfriend and a husband and she wants to have children and all that, I'm going to say, I'm sorry, but you mismanaged your resources, man. You mismanaged your time and your resources. So you don't qualify. You don't deserve that. You're going to have to go find a dude who was one of the perpetrators of the behavior that you were involved in. And y'all going to have to be on the same page because you can't come out here and try to get a good guy now. You don't deserve it, man. That's like if I was out there just womanizing women. I'm out there just slaying a bunch of women left and right. And then all of a sudden I'm like, I only want a virgin. Nah, man, you can't do that. You was out here taking advantage of all these women and now you want to be good? Nah, man, you don't deserve it.
Be congruent with the words or whatever. That like, so I 1,000%. My grandfather always said, never believe what a man says, only what he does. But what I will say is, she's right about.
Yeah, he was lying. He was running game on you.
Hold on.
They'll do the most.
Let me finish my statement.
That nigga was running game too.
Let me finish my statement.
Lock him up,
because at the end of the day, something Ross said that's kind of going over the heads that I want to surface to the top is that there's a consistency. At the end of the day, a liar always reveals that they're a liar if you sit around and watch long enough. So at the end of the day, you eventually putting up this act is going to get a little tiring for you for someone who's just a
man, it's too late at that point. By the time you find out he's a liar, he already got you pregnant and you already got a kid with him. Stop it. It's too late. Y'all be finding out the dudes are liars way after y'all already done got impregnated and way after y'all got him locked up or whatever for beating you up, whatever. It'd be too late by the time you find out his real character because y'all don't vet him long enough. But that's it for this video. I know we only got 5 minutes in. I watched the first part of this by myself a couple days ago and it was super good. So I had to put this in a playlist or in a watch later so I could make a video out of it because it was just so good. The first one was nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna leave this video in the description so you can go watch the entire thing if you like. But yeah, man, I just think we gotta just stop having casual sex. You know, that's really what the whole point of this video or this reaction was, is for me to put my 2 cents in and say the whole casual sex thing that people do, it's not good for society, man. It's leading us, we're already in a bad spot, but it's put us in a horrible spot as a society. It's messed us up. But yeah, man, let me know what you thought about this video in the comment section. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. That's it for this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.